What's up, y'all? It's popping. It's D. About to react to this vid by More. It's titled Asian Girl Gets Destroyed for Talking Black. I will save my opinions for the end. Let's get more info. Let's watch.
The internet is saying that this Asian girl we see on the screens right now is faking her accent. Is she though?
Yes, I have an accent because I ain't from here. I was born in Thailand and I grew up in Georgia for a decade. And then I fucking moved to Nebraska.
Hello guys, welcome back. And if you don't know me, I go by Trey. And today I will be doing my LASIK eye surgery, so I'm really excited.
LASIK surgery changed her accent? Now, there's some huge drama online surrounding this girl that we see on our screen and her supposedly faking her accent. Now, as you just heard, according to her, she is from Thailand. And based on the name of the YouTube channel, I guess owned by her and her boyfriend or brother.
Hello everybody, welcome back.
Ooh. Excuse me, thought this was a guy originally. Apparently it's a girl, my bad for misgendering you. I shouldn't have assumed. It is 2024, of course, so yeah. According to the little bit of info that I could see so far, this is her girlfriend on the left, and this is the woman in question right here on the right, who's from Thailand, who is supposedly faking her accent, and the internet is outraged by the entire debacle.
First word is axe. My day is old. Burger, strawberry.
Alright, girl, go to hell. At first, I was about to say, well, before I even saw the video, I'm thinking maybe she grew up in the black area. It's possible. I grew up with a few white dudes who grew up in our area. They talked like all of us. Okay? It's a thing. You will talk black if you grew up around black people. Talking black, it's literally just having an accent, a black accent. But this sounds very forced. And then given the evidence where she was talking very differently in that one video, this one here, it's clear that she's just doing this for clout, and it's very corny.
Scared, it's an easy one. Thank, and a bonus round.
Girl, shut up.
Earn.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
She just put like 6 or 7 different accents in
Oh,
one
this
video,
is
bro.
so
Like, this is north, east, west, and
ridiculous.
south, all in one video. I mean, she really just
hate
said all.
everybody.
Like, she came straight out of Alabama or the deepest, darkest southern parts of Georgia. I mean,
My day is old. Burger, strawberry, screech.
yo, why does she say?
I say oil too. Well, I say oil. But it's so odd. I feel like some words that I say, obviously if I want to pronounce these words perfectly, I can. But if I'm just having a very casual conversation, I'm just talking, I do say oil. I say earn. And it's odd because I grew up in California. But I have relatives who are from Louisiana, and my mom was from Louisiana, so maybe the way that she pronounced certain words rubbed off on me. I'm not exactly sure, because I definitely say earn. I'm just saying it quickly. I'll say earn. Let me grab the earn and earn my clothes.
Strawberry like that, strawberry.
But yeah,
screech, like,
she's just
you are not
being
from Atlanta.
stupid.
Stop it.
Shrimp, scared, it's an easy one. Thank,
Notice how she says thank, right? She says think as in thank. That is definitely Southern. But then here comes the bonus round. We're supposed to be Aaron earned and iron earn. This is how she says it.
earn.
She says earn. Like, that is straight up from Baltimore, Maryland. That is how the descendants of the people from the first 13th colonies and the Irish
they
and
say
all them
earn?
Lucky Charms, look at the Irish ass motherfuckers up there, and their descendants will speak. But previously, most of the
why is that
words
like
she
that?
was pronouncing was with like a Southern accent. So that's a dead giveaway. She's definitely faking her accent, but it could be because she's trying to copy pop culture, which typically tends to happen when you have somebody from a different country coming over here trying to assimilate and learn the language that they're
Iron.
immersed in, right? Or the accents of the people that they typically surround themselves with.
Soul food. We got the fried fish, yam, mac and cheese, cornbread.
She said cornbread.
That was
Oh my
so
God.
forced.
That hot sauce. Or the hot sauce on the fish.
You
I
are
mean,
so
I'm not gonna lie.
lame.
First of
Jesus
all, the
Christ.
food looks delicious, bussin', fire, absolutely mouth-watering, and it's a dead giveaway of the ethnicities that she's being friends with or hanging around with. Gotta be some real Southern folk in the mix, some people who know about some good eating. But yeah, as you can imagine, a lot of people are angry about this, and to be honest, as you already know, the internet is always outraged about something. Am I mad about this? I couldn't care less about how somebody from a different country wants to speak or try and assimilate to our culture here in America. I mean, clearly she's like mixing up different regions and taking different dialects and the way different people speak from around the country and mixing it all into one. So the longer she's here, though, the more fine-tuned and refined and more she'll learn to speak more naturally, as accents do change over time depending on who you're surrounded with, who you speak to every day, and what kind of media you're being indoctrinated with. But yeah, a lot of people are upset. You know, somebody even pointed out that she didn't have the accent 2 years ago when this was filmed.
Your age? My age? I think I look like 15 years old. I'm 24. So I am 20. What? You don't know your age? Oh my god. 22. I'm gonna be 23 in October. Makes 3 months.
So about 2 years ago, as you can see, when she probably just arrived here from Thailand, straight off the boat, you know, she still has sort of a semi-strong Taiwanese accent, if you will, which is, of course, is normal. This is expected for any immigrant coming to this country. However, 2 years later now, she's discovering her own accent, assimilating to the culture. Her accent is adjusting, and things have changed, and I think that's what a lot of people are mad about. They want her to keep her same strict-ass Taiwanese accent without realizing that your accent will change over time. If you're no longer speaking your native tongue, and you're not speaking that specific dialect, because different languages demand different types of vocal cord enunciations and ways of speaking. And another wild thing is there are fellow Asian people coming out and, you know, calling this stuff out as well. You got this one girl who said this.
That one Thai girl who was like, oh yeah, I grew up in Atlanta and la la la. Okay, I'm from Houston. I grew up in the suburbs. Sometimes I use slang here and there. But why are you talking like that? You're embarrassing us. Talk normal. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Because I'm seeing a whole lot of bullshit.
So personally, I'm not sure why she's so triggered. Like, sure, she may be faking her accent, right? And she did definitely, I believe, lie about where she grew up.
I was born in Thailand, and I grew up in Georgia.
She says she was born in Thailand and she then grew up in Georgia, which is definitely inaccurate, as 2 years ago in that video we just saw.
Your age? My age? I am 20.
What? You don't know your age? Oh my god.
22. I'm gonna be 23 in October.
Makes 3 months.
So clearly that's not a Georgia accent, it's not an Atlanta accent, it's nowhere near being Southern, it's definitely Asian. But as for this girl right here, I mean, she does say that you're embarrassing us. I mean, I really don't know what she means by that. Is she talking about Asians in general? Because there's like over 1 billion Asians all over Asia, India, Mongolia, Thailand, China, Malaysia, like so many Asians. You're not the ambassador and representation of all those different ethnicities in Asia. But again, I digress. Another Asian came out, I believe he's actually from Thailand or has some Taiwanese ancestry, and this is what he had to say about this entire situation.
That's crazy, because so was I. I also was born in Thailand and came here as a refugee, but when I was 3 years old. I'm about to turn 26, so I've been here for 20 plus years. And I grew up in the hood for those 20 plus years. And majority
this is a very natural accent.
Friends are black. So if anybody out there has a claim to the throne of fake accents, it's me. Because that just seems like the go-to story for everybody who's like being called out on their accent. They always say the same thing. But I feel like in order to have an accent, right, to truly speak the way you claim it to speak, I feel like you need to be fully immersed, right, in an environment by people who all sound like that. Like when you're young and you're learning English and you're impressionable, right, you need to be learning English from people who talk like that, who have been talking like that their whole lives. And like, I don't really see any other way to develop a genuine accent, like outside those reasons, you know what I mean? And guess what, Miss Conebread, I am the same ethnicity as you. We are a part of the same community, and I know a lot of the same people you know. I check your social, we have a bunch of mutuals. And the community is saying, as we all know by now, that you don't talk like that for real. And I don't know why you're on this app trying to convince millions of people on the internet that you do talk like that, because I'm not really seeing what the end goal is. Like, what are you trying to gain from out of this? You know, what are you trying to get by faking an accent and claiming to speak a certain way? Like, there's nothing wrong with being yourself. In fact, your immigrant accent is actually pretty cool. So I don't know why you would just keep your original accent and not, you know, try to claim another one. It's okay to be yourself. No one's going to shame you for being yourself. There's nothing wrong with being yourself.
He said, I'm trying to assimilate into the black community.
Yeah, I agree with most of what he says. It is the go-to excuse. You were born there, but you grew up here when you obviously did not. And you definitely got to immerse yourself in a specific culture or around a certain group of people in order to adopt the language or the accent in a way that doesn't throw people off, right? And you definitely shouldn't be lying about your origins. However, my brother, I don't necessarily think she's faking anything in the way that we think fake means. I think it's just a natural progression in the changing of one's accent over time. That's natural, that's perfectly natural. Even as an adult, you still have a lot of neuroplasticity in your brain that allows you to learn certain things, adjust to certain environments and ways of thinking. That being said, though, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below.
This is just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing because it's so forced. It's not even a natural black accent. That's what just makes it embarrassing. If it was natural, then sure. But Jesus Christ, why are people so lame? I don't understand it. But I'm glad people are calling her out because I feel like this type of behavior should be discouraged because you cannot cosplay as a black person or someone who grew up in a black area just for clout and cool points on social media. It's weird. When you have actual people who actually speak like this, they don't get nearly as much attention. But you're getting all the attention because you're this Asian girl. So you're like, yeah, I'm one of y'all. Let me. Well, obviously she's not talking like that. But yeah, it's just sad. It's embarrassing. It's lame. It's all of those things. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.